There's a long history of dairy in Vermont, obviously, and Nordic Farm has been a dairy for a long time. But we've really seen a big change in agriculture in Vermont over the last several years. There's a lot of dairy farms that have been closing. So we took this over in 2018 and essentially did a year's worth of construction to turn this main large building into a state-of-the-art malt house. 5 years ago, if you wanted to drink a great craft beer, all of the malt, the ingredients are coming probably from the Pacific Northwest or from Europe. There was no local option. So part of what we're able to do is grow the grains here in the state and malt them here in the state, and then they're brewed in the state. In 2019, there were really 4 breweries in the state that tried to source as much as they could from the state of Vermont. Keeping things as local as possible makes a lot of sense. It helps keep that money in the local economy as well. So we're working with local farmers, and the farming we do ourselves really helps maintain kind of a balance of things within the county and the region.
Innovations that provide local sources of products offer a variety of environmental benefits. If locally sourced products can reduce the amount of phosphorus brought into the watershed, they might also help to achieve the goals of the Lake Champlain phosphorus TMDL.
When you're in a situation like us where we're on a farm, that kind of water volume taxes the local environment. Our waterways here impact the Lake Champlain and everybody around us. So it's really important to think from the get-go, what's our impact going to be beyond our borders. So one of the big concerns is how do we cut down on water use? And so we've put in a reverse osmosis system with a UV filter in it, and that allows us to bring the water back through and recycle almost all of it for our soaking, saving us about 2.5 million gallons a year. The idea of environmental stewardship is really a baseline part of the whole planning process. Nothing happens here without us keeping all of that in mind. We really love the idea of connecting the brewery and the consumer with the farmer. So when you're enjoying Vermont, when you're driving down these roads and you're saying, hey, isn't that a beautiful view? While you used to maybe see a field of cows, now you're seeing a field of grain. We want you to make that connection and go, yeah, that's future beer that I'm looking at right there. And that's part of what's keeping Vermont open and green.